Okay, Rod, how you doing today? Anyways, Drive Shaft Drew your people. Hey, if you like, you want to check out my channel, go ahead, check it out, sub me up. I'll sub you right back. And never know, maybe I'll like your videos, you might like mine. Check it out.
Thanks. Well, good morning, or good afternoon, or evening. Well, we're in the Bonneville #1. We're heading off to get that inner tie rod tool. So hopefully you get back and I'll get a hold of that kid and tell them I got it and see what they want to do. What else is up? Well, oh yeah, today was the first day of school. First day of the kids being out of the state for 24 hours and starting on their new situation. And Squirrel's in school, so she's not home. And I'm off going for a drive. Oh, yeah, you know how I've been looking for these Bonneville for parts. Old friend of mine come out of the gas station last night. He said, hey, you want another one? I'm like, what year? He's 2003. I said, sure, what? He said, oh, the one the kid wrecked. I'm like, that was a Bonneville? He said, yep. So I've had a Bonneville right here under my nose the whole time. So I'll get some money to him and start getting paid on that. Sold it to me cheap. He says it still runs and wants to drive, but so yeah, daughter went off. A little more to the story, but she hit a ditch. We'll leave it at that. So yeah, I got that one. So there's pretty much the parts to finish the other car. So like cool. So yeah, I got the shop cleaned. I gotta go through the videos yesterday. I did some videotaping on Sunday, and some of them I didn't like, so I didn't use it. So I gotta sort through the videos there, and got the shop looking really like, it looks like a shop now. So, well, we're gonna go get that tool and enjoy a nice little drive today. And we'll get back and get at it. So stay around. If I see anything interesting, I'll bring you guys back. Well, there, all the space, bench, turned it like I said, turn around. That stuff's got to go out yet. Anyway, here's today's scores. Went and picked up some carb cleaner. I used that to test. And then while I was at Harbor Freight, picked up some more little abrasive discs. This set I picked up a month ago, Walmart. Is when we went up to get something. Roger and I didn't have any tools, and we never ended up using it. But here is the main thing I went after today. It is the Pittsburgh inner tie rod tool. It's not for Saginaw, which I hope I don't have, which somebody told me that was more like on BMW or something. I don't know. So, there's the sizes. So, put you up on the stand here. Oh! Don't mind me, it's just my back's all of a sudden hurting. So yep, we just went to Sioux City, Iowa and back. Got this, so yeah. So it does come in the case. Right here. So today we're going to be working on the Bonneville. And this, after seeing it, is made pretty stout. And now see how this works. Which makes these things. Okay. Put it in there. pocket so you don't slip off. So it's made pretty decent. Did you guys even see that? I'm sorry. I'm bad at that. Once in a while, just snaps in and won't fall out. So there's that size. I mean, these aren't flimsy. They're nice and thick. When I was seeing the pictures, I was worried about that, but you break that off, you done something you weren't supposed to. So I got a 33.6, an inch and 5/16, and basically what they are is crow's foots. So inch and a quarter. So, and yeah, I know I burned a little gas, and I just burnt a little gas because I took the daughter's car. That thing dumped some seafoam in it too this morning, and I can tell you right now the gas mileage has gone back up on that car. The seafoam in the gas tank just works. So got that. And there's the driver end. Looks like it's made out of some pretty stout metal, so which I got a feeling with Bonneville number 2, we're going to have to be working on rack 2 on that. So then I got a hold of Buddy that I went to get this for. Finding it. Now I don't know what's going on, but it's one of those things that I need, and I'm hurting today. I haven't lifted nothing, but I got out here and carried this stuff down, and my back's like, no. So, well, I'm gonna stuff put away. This was just a cheap Walmart set. Ultra steel. Was carried in the Tahoe. I might end up back in the Tahoe. I just brought it in last night. So I guess we'll get this stuff put away. We're gonna go out and spray around and see if that's what I forgot. Mass flow air sensor. Now I want to test for intake leaks, because I'm kind of starting to think that might be an issue too. I can't tell that ever has been tore into, and if that's the case and it's at 176,000 miles in the upper intake gasket, if the upper stuff hasn't been done or the intake gasket been done, I didn't know what's going on with that car. So, well, I guess I'll sit here and let's see him. Yeah, I'm bright red, ain't I? What the hell? Alright. Don't know what's going on there, but alright, we'll be back. Okay, I'm going to show you guys that this thing does start up when it's cold and runs good. Now it'll probably make a liar out of me. Pretty much made a liar on me, huh? And now we're going to take and try and get the nozzle together. Really? Well, guess what? You hear it. It tells me she's sucking air. See if none of this is gone. What we might have done too, if that was the problem, that cleaner might have flowed the gasket. That's what happened on my daughter's car. Tell you guys, I think that's what it's going to need. Up here it comes slowly. Yeah, now it's starting to jump around again. I don't know. It's at idle. So, let's see, where are you? Okay, there. Okay, you want to get more confused? I forgot I had the idle air control valve unhooked. I revved her up, got her into the rev limiter and let it sit here, boom, 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 boom. And then I, it's supposed to be that. See, I got that one twisted. It started running good. And this is unhooked. And guess, now here's the confusing part. It moved the mist from number 4 back to number 3, and I gotta go get another bit. This one's twisted. So, okay. I swear that damn cat of mine's out to kill me out here. I start for the door. He stops and lays down right in front of me. I go in. He stops, lays down right in front of me, and somebody's got that stripped. That's what I'm having trouble with. Really? So yeah, how to... Yep, somebody has stripped them out. Wonder what idiot did that. Alright, I'm gonna have to try something, dang it. Okay, not stripped. Just, didn't want to come out. I had to switch beds, but yeah. So yeah, after revving it up and making it sit there, bam, 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 and it wouldn't throw the, it didn't throw the misfire code right away. Come on, be nice. Really? Always nice when something you're working on wants to act up like this. Ha! What a mess now I've got. It won't come out, won't go back in. This is just wonderful. Alright, well, alright. I'll bring you guys back when I get it out. Well, guys, what do you think of that idle air control valve? I got the screw out. I'm trying to show you. See all this? Watch this. That's all carbon right there. Carbon. I think we might have found the start of our problem. She's all carboned up. So now I know that. And here's what's left that little screw. It about broke on me. But yeah, it stripped right the hell out. So I think we found an issue. I'm fighting a lot of carbon in this motor. Let's see. Yeah. So, and if I look closely, that ring, it's real good on one side, and then it shows signs of leaking on the other. Right in through here, it's dirty. So I'm pretty sure I need a new one, so I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna clean on this a little bit. So, oops, wrong way, sorry. All right. Okay, let's see what happens. That way because I sprayed a bunch of carb cleaner in the clean out that vital air hole. Sounds smoother. Definitely sounds better. Well, we'll load it around and see what happens. Sounds really good now. I just don't get it. Talk to the GM dealer, mechanic, tell him what's going on. I said, could I be fighting a... He says, no, check for rub-through wires. Because he says, that don't make sense that I just changed from cylinder number 4 back to number 3. And the coil packs are not on the same circuit. Well, then I called my machinist, which is also a mechanic. Told him what I was doing. He says, well, you've checked everything. He says, I think you're starting to fight an ECM. And he says, oh, you got that other Bonneville. He says, you should be able to pull the one computer out of the one and put it in the other and vice versa. Tried that. Guess what? Won't do a thing. Won't turn over, won't do nothing. Oh shit, and I thought, crap, I just set the securities off or something. Luckily, put the computers back into the proper car and they work just fine. So, if it is the ECM, I can't do nothing about it. But this has really got me baffled and 2 other guys baffled. So that kind of tells me that the car that's in town that I'm after now for parts for this, I may not be able to use the computer out of that, because I thought, well, you know what, I'll just take the computer out of that, put it in this car. Well, all of the key, it wouldn't even activate the gauges or nothing. They all just, the only thing that ran was the heater fan. No key, no nothing. So I guess if anybody has to replace a computer in these, you're going to have to get a specific one, I guess. Or you're going to have to take it in and have it flashed over so it'll run your car. And it starts out, runs good, and then the longer it runs, the more it... But the dealer told me in town, he says, the cam position sensor should not have anything to do with it. He says cam position sensor can be out, and he says just makes it easier to start. So, well, it's an easy starting car when I ain't got it full of carb clean or stuff like that, but yeah. And I haven't heard nothing back from Buddy on his car that he was screaming he wanted fixed. Another guy that was wanting to buy stuff off me and caught him, and he's coming through here. He's going right by here. I said, well, if you're going to buy, why don't you bring the money over and buy this stuff? Well, I gotta think about it. He jumped me the other day. He says, well, you found that stuff? Okay. No, but now that I found it, he's like, well, I gotta think about it. Really? So, I still wonder if I didn't have a reaction with the gasket, but it got, because you guys seen the RPM go up, and last time I did that on a video, it ended up being the intake gasket. But now I spray it, it doesn't change. And the fact that the mist come back to number 3. And then the dealer in town, he says, well, your reader's going to tell you the same thing our computer's going to do. So they said it wouldn't even be worth me bringing it to town. No, okay, well, all right. Yeah. I really don't want to put it in the shop, tear it apart, because about the time I put it in the shop, that's when the kid's going to call me up, hey, I'm ready to work on my car. And then I got a dead vehicle. And I need to work on his car to have the money to get the parts to fix this one. So it's funny that this is acting like this. And it's only at idle. So, all right, I might, well, I'm going to put the air box and that back on this, and probably just quit messing with it for right now. So I know I can put it in the shop. I think I am just going to go in and pull the intake off. That way I know they're done, which that is a common problem on these. And why I got to get the, if I had help, this is where I kind of miss having the kids around. If I had Chris Squirrel here, I could get the fuel injectors and that up and turn the key on and watch and see what one's spray and that and what's don't, or make sure there ain't one dripping, or, well, it can't be one dripping because it holds fuel pressure. Because if the fuel injector was leaking or dripping, it wouldn't hold fuel pressure, right? I know I'm thinking out loud again. Sorry. Pretty bad when the dealer mechanic that works, and he's been doing it for years, says, I don't know what to tell you. So, alright. Well, I don't even remember where I stopped recording today. I think it was on that dang Bonneville. Well, haven't done much. Done some searching on the internet. Oh, yeah, I gotta grab that. I gotta get my hands on some manuals for these newer cars. I just got to. And I'm like, boy, I sent a message to my wife. I said, boy, I really need to go back to school to work on these cars. And she's like, oh, you gonna go back to school? No, I don't want that kind of headache hanging over my head. No more student loans and that. For what? Yeah, no. I said, nah, I'm not going to go back. I'll get it figured out. But now I was reading through my manual that came with my OBD reader, and there's a couple of websites I'm going to go check out, see if I can find out how much the bucks for what I'm looking for, or CD, or however that comes now. There's days out here I wish I had the internet, because then I could just walk over to the computer and I got it. Well, and I also got to go to the one website again, and it says I'm supposed to be able to use it for free since I've got the scanner. So I'll go there and see if I can do that. I'm supposed to be able to hook these scanners up and send it to the internet, blah blah blah, whatever. Get the fixes. But yeah, so for right now, I'm just going to step away from that Bonneville number 2. I'm getting frustrated, and I still suspect that upper intake gasket, but before I turn to that, I gotta have the money to get the parts, which, and then the guy that I went and got this inner tie rod tool for, got a hold of them, and I don't know if I found a kit where you get the rotors, the ceramic brakes, and both wheel bearing assemblies, packaged deal for all that, which is all stuff because his brakes look a little funny too. Get that all for 125 bucks. He's already got the inner and outer tie rods, all that, and then he had got a hold of him. I said, well, what's going on? I went and got the tool. He said, well, I found the wheel bearing. I can get it on eBay for 30 bucks. Well, get it on eBay for 30 bucks. I said, this stuff I priced you will have lifetime warranty, and then everything will be done on your front end. You won't have to worry about it for a while. That's okay. I need that because Bonneville number 2, we got to get in there and see what's going on. And so I'm like, really? And I guess I see there was one shop I kind of got a little upset with because they said if you don't buy your parts here, we're charging you 20% more labor costs. I'm like, why do you do? After having this happen to me, you know, you got your costs, you got it all figured out. You make them a hell of a package deal on a price, and then they still think they need to go and find something better because right now the person that they are not capable of fixing their own car. Oh well. And I've got a motor that I'm working on, which I'm like, okay, I was supposed to be taking care of the machine shop stuff, and he said he'd get me the stuff and I could take it to the machine shop. Well, he's been taking everything to the machine shop. I don't care. I don't care. And I just got off the phone with him. I said, well, let me know when we can pick up the motor, because I said, I'm ready to do something. I'm tired of being bored. He's like, well, I'm not surprised you're not busy. I said, well, this is another thing. I don't know if any of you have realized, since I haven't been out to work for the guy I did last year, I haven't been sick. I made it through this whole entire summer without getting sick. I haven't had the troubles. The only thing that was screwing with me is the lack of insulin. That was the only thing. So yeah, so I'm just like, okay, well, whatever. I don't care anymore. I just because I'm also kicking around the idea of bringing the black truck in. Since I got the nice big metal bench here now, for 5 minutes and then be cleared off, and get my hands on a transmission kit and see if I can actually rebuild the tranny itself. It's been a long time since I've done one. My problem is trying to keep the check balls where they belong. And there's a guy on YouTube, I cannot think of his name right now, that I've watched, and a lot of the issues with the GM trannies that got any mileage on them, there's one little hole that the ball bearing almost has ate it way through or whatever, but it sticks, and he says that's what usually. So I mean, I like inches, I like body work. That's where I need some more space. I mean, like that truck, I could put it in, tear it down, do it. This Bonneville, I could go ahead, put it in the building, tear into it, and see if what I am suspecting is actually the problem, but then I could leave it set. Then I'd have a stall to get stuff in that you know is going to be fixed. Ding, ding, ding. But, same time I'm thinking, not in this area. We need to move the setup to do that, but I don't know. Anyway, I guess I'll check the video that I've done, and if there's anything worth adding, I'll add it. But yeah, the shop, like I said, is really cleaned up and looking good. Because see, right? Let's see, you guys can't see. I'll take you off. Right here on the floor is the stains. That's where usually the front of the cars was. So, according to the ceiling, that's, well, actually, yeah, I'm right. I'm about 8 to 10 foot of extra space now I've got up there. That I can actually get into that corner. Actually, I could pull clear up in there and then have it be right there at the toolbox and still get around the vehicle. And some of this stuff's on wheels and just wheel it. And so yeah, guys, I'm just kind of I don't know, just thinking a lot. That yesterday, something was said at church. I mean, yesterday's sermon really stuck, and the story that he told, and that I can't remember all the story, but all at the end. It says, if you're having troubles in your life, you need to learn to forgive before you can move on and have things go better in your life. You know, I really thought about that. And I've been thinking about that. I even thought about that today driving. You know what? That's right. You got to be able to say, I forgive and mean it. Yeah. You won't, like he said, you won't forget the bad stuff that was done to you. You won't forget how bad somebody screwed you over, or the fact that they said stuff about you. He explained it. Yes, that stuff's still there, but if you're able to forgive them, you can move on with your life. So, I've been saying, I forgive. And today's kind of gone pretty good. I mean, and I mean it, I forgive. If you've said something nasty about me, hurt my feelings, or screwed me over in the past, or whatever, you know, I just forgive. Forget it. I won't ever forget what happened, but I forgive. Because maybe that's what a lot more people need to do in the world. So, well, I guess we'll go from there and see what tomorrow brings, and yeah. Y'all take care. See you later. Have a good one. Do unto others as you want done to you. Talk to you later.